what Mike was talking about is guys have different dating strategies. Guys women date to get sex. Girls date to get a relationship. So the incel of a guy is a guy that can't get sex. What most men are mainly after. For women, theirs is to get a relationship. If they can't get it, they're a femcel.
You gotta understand, the game for me is to fuck y'all. Once I fuck y'all, now it's up to y'all to keep me.
To retain him.
Or to keep any guy that you want or that you find attractive.
How many times have y'all heard a girl ever say, like, oh shit, like, I couldn't get this guy or he's an asshole or some shit, and we all know you fucked him, but you couldn't get a relationship out of it. But you never hear a guy say the same thing in reverse. You never hear a man say that shit.
Because you gotta understand, we're polar opposites. Just think about it from that perspective, that foundation. We are polar opposites. So within dating, we want the opposites from each other.
Yeah.
So just think of it that way.
Men want quantity, women want quality. Like, if y'all could, y'all would have the best quality man you can. If you could, you'd have one guy that has the money, takes you on the dates, has sex with you, everything. You would have one guy. But sometimes y'all have to have multiple guys. You have to have one guy you sleep with, one guy that takes you on the nice dates, one guy that texts you. Like, a lot of girls will be like, I got a roster. It's not a real roster. His roster, or a guy that's a single guy's roster, is literally 5 girls that they're fucking all within like the same week or two. That's a real roster. But women will sit there and think they have a roster, but really they're only having sex with one guy. Because y'all would like to only have sex with one guy if you can. If you can. Just most women can't today. Most of them have to, like, go fuck with a bunch of tricks and fucking, like, actually be low-key prostitutes and have guys pay their bills and shit, so then they can fucking still survive, and still have something.
Who does women you speak of?
Oh, I've been seeing all.
Yeah, we have them on our show.
We have them on our show all the time who say that they have guys that pay their bills and they just go on dates with them. And it's like, you're a prostitute.
You say you're a prostitute.
That's the same thing.
Go to Miami, you see it all the time. How many times?
Oh yeah, dude, Miami, it's like crazy.
Old white guys with a fine ass chick. It's like, how did you get her? It's like, oh, okay, paying all her bills and shit.
Let me go to that one super chat real quick before I go to the next question. $2 from Ombre the House. Thank you, bro. Like the video. Get some DMs from your crush. Yes, please like the video, guys. Please, and hit the notification bell. Anybody that's coming in, subscribe. Ladies, for the second question, I want to know, what do just average men want from a woman? We're not going to talk about the millionaire guy. We're going to talk about the guy that's HVAC guy, the electrician, the guy that just makes 40, 50K a year. What does this average guy want from a woman? We're going to start. We'll actually change it up. We'll start on your side this time.
I feel like average man, he will want kind of the same thing. A woman who's loyal, a woman who has their back when they ain't got it like that. Somebody who got them like they mama do.
Because they need more help where they're at?
They need more help where they at. And it's just like, baby, I can't help you. Not right now. Not right now.
What about you?
Men want you to listen. Like,
even the average guy wants you to just
straight
listen?
Up, men tell you, like, quick, fast, you don't listen. And it's like, it's either you're not listening because they're trying to tell you something, or sometimes, you heard him say something stupid and you didn't really pay him no mind. And now he's mad because he's like, damn, what I was telling you was really important to me, but you just,
that guy's
shoved
a
it
vagina.
off.
Holy shit. Don't ever take a guy seriously that talks like that, ladies. What about you?
I think that he would just want a partner, somebody to be happy with, somebody to make his dick hard, somebody to
probably more of a partner if he's broke. If he's broke, yeah, maybe.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Maybe, yeah. What do you think the average guy wants?
I think it'd be going back to a partner, going back to having somebody.
Something more
What's with all this partner shit, bro? If y'all went 50-50 on a bill at a restaurant,
that's just
the Grand Canyon over there, bro.
What do you mean Grand Canyon? Please
dry as hell.
Elaborate.
Bro, your coochie is going dry if a dude's like, hey,
can we split the bill?
Not at all. Okay.
Straight Sahara in that shit.
Different strokes for different folks.
That's what I'm saying. On my mom.
Going back to that, splitting the bill 50-50. So, been both married for 7, almost 8 years, and you're with your partner, like say, like going back to like, oh, he's an electrician, he's whatever. Wakes up early in the morning, has to go to work. To me, it's like being a señora. Being the wife at home, making the lunches, make sure the house is clean, laundry done, all that fun stuff. And whenever, in my experience,
is it really fun?
Is it fun?
She's being sarcastic.
Oh, okay.
Oh, because it's like
well, no. I'm saying you're being sarcastic, saying it's fun.
But
you should have that mentality.
But splitting the bill 50-50 whenever you've been married for so long, there is 50-50, but in my experience, financially, it's not. You're together, you're one. Yeah, you both go to work, you go get the bag, go get the paycheck, go home, pay bills. You got to get pay for the electricity, pay for the food, like everything.
Okay, so somebody breaks in the house, it's 50-50. Oh, it's your turn to go deal with the invader?
Yeah.
I am not afraid.
I'm not afraid.
Wait. Hold on. Y'all really just said, hold on. Say you're in bed, okay, and a guy and somebody breaks into the house, okay, and your man looks over at you and he goes, "Hey,
It's over.
Hey, go get the pieces in the
It's
drawer.
over.
Go handle
do
it.
it." How would,
Call the
hold
cops.
on. How would you feel?
He fucking rolls over and acts like he's still asleep.
How would you feel? I want to know emotionally how that would make you feel if a guy said that to you.
I'm gonna feel very much dumb and not protected at that point. Now, when we get done with this, your ass gotta go.
Yeah, you would be pissed. You would be pissed, right? How would you feel if that happened?
I would be pissed.
You'd be pissed. How would you feel if that happened?
Yeah, you gotta go.
You gotta go. How would you feel if your guy did that? Feel. How would you feel?
Stupid.
Stupid. How would you feel if your guy looked at you and said that?
I would feel like I gotta save both of our asses right now.
Okay. How would you feel? Well, you said you'd do it, so you better say
Bro,
it.
because I'm finna go ahead and do what I gotta do, and then
So-
I'm gonna tell you, yeah, bro, I don't know what's up, but
Okay.
my daddy didn't raise no bitch.
Okay. And how would that make you feel if you had to tell him what to do in that moment? You know, tell him to get up and go do that shit.
I'm gonna feel like I have a bitch.
You got a bitch? You know what's crazy? That's exactly how men feel when we have to tell women how to be women. And this is what happens all the time today. We always have to tell women what's feminine, what's womanly, or whatever. It's fucking crazy. It happens all the time, though. But a guy, it's just we know what we're supposed to do. We know that somebody breaks in, we have to go sacrifice our life.
But you
That's
said
how
that
it
we're
always
polar
is.
opposites. So how do y'all know like how we're supposed to be acting? You said we're polar opposites.
Well, because we could still understand what we're attracted to. Like I can still, if anything, you should listen to me because I can tell you exactly what men want out of you, and then I should listen to women to know exactly what women want out of men. Like that's like, and it's actually that's why we look at studies of what women want, and then we could say, oh, women are attracted to tall men. Oh, women are attracted to guys that make 52% more than them. Oh, women like this, 1.68 a shoulder to waist ratio. You know, like there's certain things that we can look at and we can say, oh, this is what women like. You know, we
So
definitely
how
have
do
to look at all
people
these
end
things.
up with people that aren't exactly that? Like me, I was raised by my
Why
dad.
do people settle? Like, what do you mean?
You said that's what you call it? You call it settling?
Well, compromising is the better way of saying it. I don't like saying settling because if you say or if you say settling, it sounds so bad. It's so derogatory. Like women literally like, oh, never settle. Like it's just so like insulting to tell somebody to settle. But it's like no, just compromise. And like the biggest thing is most people, I want to say, have an ego. Like we were talking about egos earlier. Where I don't even want to ask y'all what number y'all think y'all are, but I guarantee you most people will say I'm a 10 at this table.
No.
Well, okay. Well, then y'all are really honest with yourselves. But for the most part, most people have a big ego and they're like, oh, I'm really better than I am. Women have this reason because it's really easy for y'all to say, like, you're a girl that's a 4 or a 5, overweight, fucking average as fuck. She can still hit up a dude on a dating app or just any other dude, an attractive guy, a guy that's 6'2", a guy that's muscly even. And he will probably still smash. There's a lot of guys that on a cold Thursday will fucking hit anything. So it's like, y'all gotta. What happens is that girl's like, oh, I smashed this guy. It's like a 9 or a 10. Oh, I must be a 9 or a 10. And the next thing you know, especially if you've done that 10 times, you fucked a bunch of like super hardcore chads. You're like, oh, dude, I must be a bad bitch now. Because like, look at all these guys that I can get. They got all this money. Look at all these simps trying to buy me purses. I'm a bad bitch.
Yeah, but if we fuck a lot of men, our value decreases, right?
Yeah, but some women don't think that though. A lot of women today don't give a fuck about their body count, and they fuck it like I guarantee you, all y'all know a girl that got into the 50 or 100 body count. Like, there's tons of women that literally sleep around like it's nothing today. Like, and I totally understand it. After 20, 30 bodies, I bet you don't care anymore because that we can look at studies to prove that too. That after 20 bodies, you really are not the same emotional person. You really don't have the same feelings for people after that. Like, your chance of a happy marriage is like 13% after 20 bodies. like it's facts that you're not supposed to sleep around. Of course it's gonna hurt you. Women release oxytocin when you have an orgasm. So you sit there and keep getting digmatized by the wrong guys. You're sitting there falling in love. Oxytocin's a love chemical. You're sitting there falling deeply in love with the wrong guys over and over again and going through super hard hurt. That's trauma. And guys really give a fuck about the body count thing because that trauma that you go through goes into our kids. And if all we care about is our legacy and having kids one day, we're not going to choose the girl with a 30 body count who has a bunch of trauma because that goes into my child that I give you. That goes directly into them. It's a huge deal.
Hey y'all, Sergio here. I just want to mention I've created a completely free guide that shows you exactly how I went from having low confidence and being painfully awkward around women to easily meeting and dating numerous high quality desirable women in real life without the use of any dating apps or social media. So if you're struggling to get out there, if you have approach anxiety or don't know what to say or how to interact with women to make them want you and are sick of using dating apps with low value girls that hundreds of other guys have been chatting with, click the link in the description below to grab your free guide right now. And if you want private mentorship with me personally to help guide you every step of the way in this process, check out my mentorship program in the description too. I would be happy to help you reach your dating goals and overcome any obstacle you may face. And trust me, if I can do it, you can do it too. I hope to see you soon. Peace out.